everyone, it's Bamster Sam here bringing you another episode of Zenit in the Master League, as today's episode features April and we're coming towards the end of the first season with Zenit. We've had a few ups and downs during the season, but we'll start off today's episode with a trip to the Wanda Metropolitano as we come up against Atletico in the Champions League, so let's see how we do. Quarterfinals time. Atletico is up next. Unlike Liverpool, can they provide a much sterner test? Simeone's side is a quality one, beating Man City was their side on a run. A spot in the semi-finals is at place. Which team comes out on top and wins this race?
Battle-hardened teams getting ready to oust each other if they can in a very short while from now. This all in a bid to be called champions of Europe. Expectations have shot through the roof. As we've moved on a stage, there is a definite belief in both camps that this could be their year. A feeling that can only get stronger with every game from now on. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Got things underway. Koke. Costa. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Malcolm with the short one. Up to meet it! Koke. Diego Costa. It's Morata! That is certainly little by way of goal-mouth action yet. And here's Diego Costa, gets away from his... Costa! And it's a goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, oh, you've got him, no, you don't. Brilliant.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration.
Now it's Coquelin. Ben Yedder. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that has still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal.
Back in their favour.
And we're off again.
Zenit St. Petersburg don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Ben Yedder, Coquelin, big chance! Herrera. Zenit St. Petersburg still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Goes chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the... Gets the better of his man, Ben Yedder. He's had a go! Defending of the desperate variety. Okay. Great challenge, time to perfection. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Making a change now. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
So coming to the end of that game, we do fall to a 2-0 defeat to Atletico Madrid. Diego Costa getting both goals there, and we have it all to do in the return leg where we have to score at least 3 goals, so it's not looking very promising that we're going to be able to qualify for the next round of the Champions League, but we'll have to wait and see during this episode if we do manage to qualify. But we move swiftly on to the league action, as our first game of the league in April is against Dynamo Moscow, and Dynamo aren't doing very well in the league, so we're able to field a slightly weakened side. As you can see there, Yuri Zirkle getting a very rare game in the midfield as he lines up against Dynamo Moscow, but we'll see what happens in this game as we pass you over to the PES commentary team to call the action as it happens. Enjoy.
We're going to see that reflected.
And we're underway. Malcolm. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hits one! Oh, he's searching through. Malcolm. Asmund shoots! Goal! Zenit St. Petersburg! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Zenit St. Petersburg break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Zhirkov. Now surely has a pop! And he's there to make a great save. His man. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Going for goal! Malcolm has created one goal already. And it's half-time here. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So they come for the break with nothing to separate. So it's back to business.
Zenit St. Petersburg can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And it's played forward. He's there to has a hit! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper
with the ball. Can they build on it? Good ball. Asmoon. Asmoon! Goal! Zenit St. Petersburg! Into the lead once more. That really is quite That's fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Decent looking ball. He's on his way. He's had a shot. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Zenit St. Petersburg are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Malcolm. Danyakov.
And there we have it, a nice 3-1 win against Dynamo Moscow. The same result actually as we had in the reverse fixture against them, but now we move back over to the Champions League to see what happens in the return leg as Atletico come to Russia, and we'll see how this game fares. As normally, I will once again pass you over to the Pets commentary team to call the action as it happens.
Which was diplomatically referred to as disappointing. Is there a way back into this? Well, we'll find out over the next couple of hours, but their prospects seem bleak. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Zenit St. Petersburg lost in the first leg away from home. And that's a defeat. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and size.
And the finish! Juba. Kokorin has a pop! Goal! Zenit St. Petersburg! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very... Zenit St. Petersburg come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Can he... And the shot! It's a promising ball. Oh, shooting chance! And out to safety. Then and a shot! Oh, taken with style! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Zenit St. Petersburg close the gap on aggregate. It's game on again. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come loose. Juba. Hits one! Get that clear. That'll be a throw. It's a brilliant interception.
So looks like we managed to take the fight to Atletico Madrid and we take this game to extra time. So let's see how we fare against a very tired Atletico side. See if we can push for the winner or will it go to penalties.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Zenit St. Petersburg displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Ben Yedder. That's great strength on the ball. It's Ben Yedder! Piazza. It's Piazza! That would have been game, set and match. Plays it through. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most...
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Ben Yedder. Quick glance and the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Zenit St. Petersburg keep ahead on aggregate. It was always on.
If they can manage to keep this momentum in their play, it'll go a long way towards helping them stay in front.
And yes, it looks like we've done it. Yes, it is. We managed to pull off the ultimate comeback, and it does not go to penalties because for some reason Pez does not like penalties, as we've never taken one on here, and I'm sure many of you haven't either if you have this game. And we take a trip to the semi-final, which we'll find out who our opponents is later on in the episode. But we return back to the league action as we have another tough game in this episode, as we take a trip to Spartak Moscow, who in the reverse fixture did manage to pick off a nice 1-0 win. So hopefully we can return our little bit of revenge maybe against them, as once again I will be passing over to the PES commentary team to call the action as it happens. So hopefully we can get the win. Enjoy it.
He's got away. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Malcolm has a goal! And here's Adriano! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Spartak Moscow have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Malcolm. Here it is, goes for goal! Yes, it's there!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game. Seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
And a shot! Yes! And they get themselves in front!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the mid. Hits one! Make something happen now. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2. There will be a throw-in. Anyukov battles to win it back. That's great strength on the ball. Malcolm. That is going to be the final action of the first half. And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's on has a pop! What's a... He's gone for it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Spartak Moscow blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Malcolm is onto it and can take it up. Great leap! This could fall in. Oh,
And we're coming towards the end of this game. Spartak have brought us back down to earth from their epic comeback in the Champions League, and we fall 4-1 losers in that game. They really denied us a chance of getting second now, and it looks like Krasnodar will be taking the title very soon. So we'll see how we fare in the last game, which is against CSK Moscow, a rival match. CSK Moscow are still stinging from the last time we gave them. They're going to use that as motivation to come at us full tilt. But that's when you find your openings. So keep your heads and pick your moments to counter-attack. So very powerful stuff from Lucas Emerson, trying to get the motivation back into the side after that heavy defeat, and it has taken its effect very early on as Sebastian Drisi gets an early goal. But hang on a second, what's going on here in the second half? Looks like CSK Moscow have an attack and they're able to finish it. Abel Hernandez with the goal, and that is how the game finishes, with the points being shared. So nothing to split between these two rivals, as we'll shortly have a look at the table to see what the games in this month has done to the table. And there we go, you can see we're still sitting in fourth place again, only a couple points from second, and Krasnodar have now taken the title with, I'm sure they only lost twice in the league, so it's very, very well deserved. and we take a look back into the Champions League just to see how the other results fared. As you can see, our little comeback there, Bayern Munich able to get the win, Arsenal and Juventus joining in the semi-final, and the next game will be against Juventus, so make sure you check it out in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.